Hello friends, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to this new video where we will explore the step-by-step process of growing corn together. I'll also show you a fantastic companion planting idea with corn to enhance its cultivation and save space in your garden. I hope you enjoy this video and find it helpful. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to be notified of my new videos. Also, remember to give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you enjoy them. Finally, leave me a comment to let me know which cultivation guide you would like to see in the next video or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond. Alright, without further ado, let's start the video. Enjoy watching. 1. Presentation. Corn was the staple food for the peoples of the New World. Today, this cereal is often overlooked, and only a few varieties are consumed: sweet corn or popcorn. Ears with multicolored kernels, such as red, yellow, or brown, are among the choices. Others have tiny black grains, or they exceed 50 centimeters in length. In this array of colors, sizes, and shapes, all the adaptability of corn is concentrated. It has tremendous potential. This species is cultivated in nearly 150 countries, on all continents, from north to south, at sea level to the Andean plateaus at 9,842 feet or 3,000 meters altitude. Easy to cultivate and with rapid growth if provided with warmth, light, and humidity, corn offers numerous nutritional advantages. It is also useful in the garden, where it can be used as a windbreak hedge or even as a support for plants. Anecdotes. Yellow corn is common today, but there are indeed very different varieties. A farmer in Oklahoma, belonging to an Indian tribe, cultivated corn from a very ancient strain. This corn, called glass gem, has the unique feature of having sparkling multicolored grains, resembling precious stones. Soil exposure. Sunlight. Capable of adapting to different types of soils, corn, however, cannot withstand a lack of water. Its yield will depend on its water requirements. Corn requires a deep, light, fresh, and humus-rich soil. During preparation, add manure or compost the fall before planting. This will help enrich the soil. While most cereals prefer planting in the fall or spring, corn, maize, is cultivated in the summer when temperatures are warm. It indeed requires minimum temperatures of 50 degrees Fahrenheit, 10 degrees Celsius, for germination and 64 degrees Fahrenheit, 18 degrees Celsius, for flowering. It should be planted in a warm, sunny, and sheltered location. Sowing. Planting. Under shelter. Corn is rarely sown under shelter. However, this may be the case in northern France when the climate is too cool. In this scenario, sow from March, placing 3 to 4 seeds in a pot that is kept warm. Open ground, without protection. Sow directly in the ground, placing 3 to 4 seeds in a small hole when the soil is sufficiently warmed, temperature above 53.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 12 degrees Celsius. Soil preparation. Deep digging is recommended, along with moderate compost enrichment. Germination temperature. 69.8 degrees Fahrenheit or 21 degrees Celsius. Treatment requirement. Not necessary. Soaking. Soaking allows for more even and faster germination but is not essential. Spacing. In the row. 15.75 inches within the row. Between rows. 27.56 inches between rows. Depth. 1.18 to 1.97 inches deep. Germination time. 7 to 8 days. Thinning. Thin after germination, keeping only the most vigorous plant from each hole. Transplanting. Transplant the seedlings from the pot when there is no longer any risk of frost. Maintenance care. It is recommended to plant only one variety of corn at a time. If you want to plant two varieties, choose varieties with staggered flowering to prevent hybridization between them. Pollination occurs through the wind. Mound the bases to promote root development. Hoe and water regularly to encourage vegetation, especially during the flowering period. Fertilize regularly. Corn requires a regular supply of nutrients to produce large ears. It is recommended to apply water-soluble fertilizer every 15 days during the plant's growth. The major corn pest is the corn earworm, a caterpillar that lives in the ears and attacks the leaves. 5. Milpa, Three Sisters Planting. The milpa is a small ecosystem that combines the cultivation of three vegetable species: corn, beans, and squash. They are grown together because these plants mutually benefit each other. In addition to soil protection, this technique allows for minimal effort with maximum yield. This very ancient agricultural model is still widely used because of its effectiveness. The milpa has managed to harness the best features of each plant. The attributes of each one meet the needs of the others, optimizing yield while respecting the land and the environment. Corn. It serves as a support for climbing beans, providing them with some shade. This improves their taste as they produce less starch than those cultivated in full sunlight. Climbing beans. They twine around the corn plants. Belonging to the legume family, climbing beans enrich the soil with nitrogen. This promotes the growth of corn and squash. Squash. It shields the ground from heat and erosion with its large leaves, retaining moisture at the base of the corn and beans. Squash creates a true microclimate at ground level, protecting it from wind and rain. It limits weed growth. The spines also serve to protect the crops against herbivores. Harvest storage. Sweet corn is harvested between 80 to 120 days after planting. The harvest typically spans from summer to early fall. The timing of the harvest depends on several factors, including the earliness of the variety, irrigation, and temperature. The harvest time varies based on the corn variety you are growing. It is generally ready to be harvested about 3 weeks after the appearance of silks when the kernels are well formed, and the liquid that comes out of the kernels is milky. To check if the corn is ready for harvest, you can peel back a small section of the husk surrounding the ear. If the kernels are well formed, tender, and sweet, the corn is ready to be harvested. Storage and preservation. Method. For sweet corn, once harvested, immature ears can be stored in a cool place. For popping corn, harvest it all at once, at the onset of the first frost. Pick all the ears, then store them in a dry place, protected from rodents. After 3 or 4 months of drying, the kernels are dry enough to be used as popcorn. Duration. Sweet corn only keeps for a few days in a cool place. Popcorn, once dried, can be stored for several months. This video is now complete. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope you enjoyed it and found it helpful, or that it inspired you to start cultivating an avocado tree. If that's the case, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the little bell to be notified of my new videos. Also, remember to give it a thumbs up to encourage me to continue translating videos from my French channel if you enjoy them. Finally, leave me a comment to let me know which cultivation guide you would like to see in the next video, or if you have any questions. I'll be happy to respond. See you soon for the next video. Goodbye.